Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 8 of Ginger Flicks.
Ginger Flicks.
The flicks of ginger.
Oh, yeah. Do you flick your ginger?
I don't know. I don't know what to say to that.
Neither do I.
We are your hosts. I'm Josh.
I'm Joey.
And we are coming to you not live, but pre-recorded.
As most podcasts are. Oh, God.
To your devices
Of
various sizes and
yeah.
companies.
I mean, it could be a phone.
It could be a phone,
It could be listening on your computer.
laptop,
Yeah.
desktop.
On your television, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
Like if you
Sure.
got like a Chromecast or something and
Oh, true.
you're casting the episode on
Cast us.
Your-
Just cast us, everyone.
your Bluetooth speaker.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that surround sound
Yeah, straight up.
with our
Like,
rich,
you-
full voices.
You could listen to us while doing your laundry.
Oh,
You know,
yeah. You got to do something. You got to listen to something while doing laundry.
yeah, like you could be folding your delicates and listening to our
Like, oh, I wonder what
Our
Josh and
silky-
Joey are talking about
our
today.
silky smooth voices.
You're welcome, ladies.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
That
We
was
just lost follower. So today, what movie are we talking about, Joe?
Uncut Gems, the Adam Sandler movie. Are you like trying to make his face?
No, I was trying to make a really bad joke.
Oh, dear.
But I didn't. So, uncut. I was thinking
Oh.
it's Jewish. know? And he is a gem. He's a national treasure.
He's a Mitch.
He's a bitch. Okay.
Oh boy, we've gone there.
We love you, Adam Sandler. But yes, we are talking about Uncut Gems.
Yeah,
Adam Sandler's newest movie.
yeah.
What?
What did you think?
Well, I watched this a couple weeks ago when
Yeah.
it was released on Netflix.
Yeah, I watched it based off of your recommendation too.
Yeah. You know what? It's a good movie.
It's great.
End of story. It's a
Yeah,
good.
it's a very good movie.
I think if it was, for example, released in theaters, this would be a movie like Requiem for a Dream.
Okay.
Did you ever watch that movie?
Not since it came out.
It's
been a
same.
while.
I watched it
Yeah.
maybe 15 years ago.
Yeah.
It was. I have no interest really in watching it again. It's a great movie though. It's just that movie. I mean, I find that movie is harder to watch than this one.
Requiem.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a very dark movie the entire time.
Yes.
But you know what? It's similar in that you have Marlon Wayans in that movie, and then this one you got Adam Sandler. Both known for comedy.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know,
Yeah.
Obviously, Adam Sandler has dipped his toe in drama. Punch Drunk Love, the one he did with Don Cheadle, Reign Over Me, I think was it called.
Yep.
And then even Funny People was more
Yeah.
dramedy for him.
I agree. I once
Actually,
to mention like another podcast. Funny enough, is Conan O'Brien's podcast where he interviews Sandler.
okay.
And Conan says he's like, I think what makes Adam Sandler such a good actor is that he's just he gives everything to the audience, be it his good and his bad, right?
Yeah. I feel like regardless of film that you're watching him in, good or bad, Billy Madison, Blended, anything like that, even like Little Nicky, where it's not a good movie.
He chews up scenery.
But
like
that's it. He's just like invested.
He gives you 110.
Yeah, and well, this is one of his movies. Like, was it part of the deal for Netflix?
Probably. I wouldn't doubt if it was. And if it's not, It might not be though. It might even be an indie.
It might. I don't know.
Like I don't know enough about it, right? Because I
neither.
really just watched it.
Me either. And we're kind of coming to. We like to do our facts, but I actually didn't do any notes. I didn't do research. This episode is purely just off of
just watching
this movie.
Yeah, I mean.
So,
all right, let's start off because we've gotten into his performance. What do you think? Like, what did you like about it?
Well, yeah, I mean, the movie is him. Like, he's the driving force of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
Similar to Joker. I'm pretty sure he's in every single scene, save for the
handful here and there.
Yeah,
right?
but it's save for maybe like the girlfriend,
right,
placing the bets.
Yeah.
Besides that, I'm pretty sure
he's pretty much there for the whole thing.
He's there, or he's like counterbalancing another scene as it's happening, like when his kid is in the play or whatever it is, right? When they're at the school,
right? Yeah.
And then they shoot back to the auditorium when he's out of it, but he's still like that scene. He's still there. He's still present. Yeah. I thought his performance was incredible. The energy he was giving was fantastic.
I'll agree with that. Yeah.
And like you and I talking about this just before we started recording, this movie gave me anxiety. Just watching it, my heart was pounding the entire time because, you know, the whole time you're like, oh, this is going to go horribly wrong. This is going to go horribly wrong. This is going to go horribly wrong. And then there's like glimpses of hope and then horribly wrong. And then glimpses and then horribly wrong, you know? And then, oh man.
A lot of it is just like the character's bad decision making.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's okay. So jumping way ahead.
Oh yeah.
To the end almost.
Yes.
You know, when he finally okay, for those of you that haven't watched the movie, spoilers ahead, right? You know, normally we talk about spoilers anyway. Yeah. So considering this is still a very fresh new movie, if you haven't seen it, you know what? If you haven't seen it, go watch it and then come listen to us. When he starts talking with Kevin Garnett and they finally make the deal, right? Yeah. He gets the money and he gives him the rock and then he leaves. And oh my God. Like, so his talk with Kevin Garnett, when he's basically like, they're saying you can't do this, you can't do this. You're like, holy crap. At first, it's like the way I thought it was going to be presented is that because when it, like everything leads into something. So he's giving him this not pep talk, but like reverse pep talk. You know, it's almost like
it's like he's nagging him.
Yeah. Yeah. But it is sort of a pep talk where he's like, they're saying you can't do this. They're trying to do blah, blah, blah. But you're Kevin Garnett, da, da, da. And he finally, you know, obviously he gets the rock, he gives him the money, and he goes to play. And then those goons show up.
Yeah.
And he locks himself in the office, gets the money to the other girl, and places all these bets. It's like he had his way out right there. He had the money.
Oh, he could have walked away.
Could have walked away. Instead, he compounded his issues by, you know, making this other bet.
Yeah.
And then, on top of that, the bets he makes are not just a simple win or lose bet. I forget what they're called, like a tier thing. Right?
Yeah.
It's like a 6-tier thing where he's got to hit X points or
like Kevin Garnett's got to hit like 26 points. They got to win the tip off the fucking
like if they
off the beginning and
that
of
was
the
it.
Of the
so
game.
If they didn't even get the tip off, then
he lost.
Then he lost everything.
Yeah.
But it's like each thing had to happen, and then finally it does, and he gets that money. Oh man, and that's it. Like I thought, because again, what was good about this movie for me is that I didn't necessarily see how it was going to end.
Right.
I figured with the way everything was presented, it was going to end badly, but I didn't think it would end that badly. Right?
Right.
I thought I thought basically that Kevin Garnett instead of playing amazing, I thought he was going to play terribly
And bomb it.
and bomb it, and that was it.
Yeah.
And then you're like, because, earlier.
But
Adam's
in some ways, it makes this ending
way
all
more
that-
way better. Yeah.
all that more upsetting in the sense that, like, because you're rooting for Adam Sandler's character and you're like, oh, why would you do that to
Yeah.
yourself? You're just setting yourself up.
Yeah.
And in the end, it didn't matter
Yeah.
whether he did it or not.
Yeah.
He had pushed these guys to the point
Yeah.
where they were going to do what they were going to do, what they did anyways.
Yeah. So for
Right.
those of you that don't know or that are listening, he gets shot in the face and dies.
Yeah.
And that's it. And the way it's done is so you don't see it coming.
It's just like that.
Because it just happens.
It's just that.
There's no
as quick as a snap.
There's no struggle. There's no
Nothing.
setup. It's just it happens so fast.
Well, he opens the door and bang, not
That's
even
it.
a word.
Yeah, and that's it. And that's it. Like you're thinking, and I guess why I didn't see it coming from me is because you've never seen those guys do something like that in the movie. You've
Right.
seen them like beat them up,
Yeah.
things like that, but they never went that far. They never even.
But even then, they didn't actually just shoot him as soon as they got in through the door. They took a beat, right? They congratulated him on the win. And then I still can't figure out what happened. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
bang.
Well, I think it was the one guy that was connected with his family, right? That congratulated him,
Right.
right? I think it was him, and then it was the other guy who had been
Yeah.
the muscle, right? Him. Bang, dead, and then he kills the family guy,
Yeah. He kills
Like
his
the one-
brother-in-law or whatever. anyways.
whatever he was.
Yeah.
And oh man, that ending that stuck with me for a good few days.
Here's the messed up part. If the brother-in-law doesn't get these guys involved, this doesn't happen.
No, even before that. Well,
Yeah.
I mean that would probably be like way before.
Way before the movie even starts,
Yeah,
right?
But no, if the brother-in-law didn't stop the initial bet,
Oh, there's that too.
because there was that bet when he bet what was it like 40,000 or
Yeah.
something, and it would have got him. I don't know how much, not as much as he got at the end,
No.
but it would have got him a huge chunk of money that he would have been able to pay those
It
guys
would have
off.
solved the problem, yeah.
Yeah, it would have solved the problem there, and then he would have got more money by selling the gem to Kevin Garnett.
Yeah.
Man, and it's the cast. So, I mean, obviously Adam Sandler was great, and he got a lot of Oscar buzz from this role
Without getting nominated.
without getting nominated.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know if it is Oscar worthy. When you think of the guys that were nominated this year, is he top 5? I don't know, because I didn't.
That's the thing, man. I mean, excuse me. Like, for this year only, like, this year was a friggin'. It was a
hard year.
powerhouse. It was a
Yeah.
hard year to win an award.
Yeah.
Or to get nominated. I mean, let's be honest. The Academy's never been shy about, shunning a comedic actor.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And in a year like this past year where, what is it? Joaquin's putting out like a great performance. Who else was nominated this year?
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin
It
won.
was Leonardo DiCaprio.
Leo. Again, two guys who are powerhouses.
Adam Driver for Marriage Story.
Right.
Which I haven't seen. I don't know if I'll give it a shot, to be honest.
give yourself a little bit of break on
I've
that.
heard it's really good though.
I've heard the same. I haven't watched that either, but
Then there was the guy from the Two Popes,
Jonathan
Price.
Price.
That's
Yes.
it. And then
Who played Pope Francis.
right. And then I'm not sure who the last. I can't think of the last spot.
Oh jeez.
That's bugging me.
Oh no.
But regardless, I had actually thought that the last spot was going to be Christian Bale for Ford v Ferrari, but then I didn't even realize until the day of that, no, he wasn't nominated at all.
Again, though, I mean, this was a year, like, this was a tough year for that. Like, it was a strong year.
It was. So that's why I don't mind that he wasn't nominated, but it was really good to see him in this kind of a role.
It was Antonio Banderas.
For I don't even know that film, but it was a Spanish film or something, or a Mexican film. I can't remember.
Regardless, I mean, out of all of the actors that were nominated, the only thing I didn't know about was Banderas's movie.
Yeah.
But again, Antonio Banderas is a great actor as well. I mean,
well, he hasn't done anything.
He hasn't done much in a while, but that doesn't mean anything, though. He's done a little bit more, funny enough, something arguably more serious than what Adam Sandler's done.
Yeah.
In his career, right? I mean,
yeah. But so
I think in this situation, right? I mean, for Sandler specifically, I think his past projects may have hindered him being even looked at for this.
For sure.
Which is a shame, but it's also the reality of it.
I mean, it happened with so many people, right? Look at Jim Carrey. It happened with him many times.
Yeah.
Robin Williams, it took him forever to... Well, he had been nominated a number of times, though. But same thing. He was...
But it's not even getting nominated. It's like... It's not even winning.
It's getting nominated.
It's getting nominated in the first place. The fact that Robin Williams has made that jump was huge.
Yeah, I agree.
For a comedic actor. To where it still doesn't happen to this day that a comedic actor even gets that shot when you think about it. I mean, so many times we've seen it and these guys get passed over. But again, I want to go back to the movie and like, how frustrating was it watching Howard, Adam Sandler's character, make
every choice he made?
Yeah, like
every
single choice that he makes in this movie.
Well, and that's the whole thing. It's like, I feel like if I watch this movie again, I might have a different outlook on it, because
like, in what sense?
Well, that's the thing. You're watching it and you are rooting for him because he's the main character.
Yeah.
Right? You're not rooting. You never. If you're rooting against the main character, there's no point.
If you're rooting against the main character, the movie's not doing right.
Right. So even though he's a con artist, he's a fiend. He's not a nice man, but there's still something about him that you like.
He's got a charm.
He's got a charm. He's got a drive.
Yeah.
That you're like, okay, I want to see how he gets to the next point in the story.
The fact that he pawns Kevin Garnett's ring.
Yeah.
I was like, oh dear Lord.
Well, I mean, first
he pawns the ring to bet.
Yeah, he pawns the ring to get money to bet.
Only to have his fucking brother-in-law, sorry for the swearing.
Yeah. Cut the bet off. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, that's what I mean. But
like, that's just so
the balls on this guy,
Yeah. I mean, this is Kevin Garnett's ring.
Yeah.
Like, this is a NBA championship ring.
Yeah.
A friend of ours said to me when he saw it, he goes, "It's not that big." In regards to the Raptors ring, how ostentatious that was.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that thing was insane.
But that is the most expensive, I think, championship ring ever made.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Period.
The Raptors went all out with that one.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Go Raps.
But I think with well, that's it. So I mean, going into some of the cast, Kevin Garnett was surprisingly good.
Oh, his performance was amazing
because he didn't seem like he was acting like that.
But again, he's playing himself.
But he's playing like a version of himself,
right?
Is he really like that? Is that his behavior? And for me, it's like, regardless if that's how you are in real life or not, it didn't look like you're some guy reading lines. You know,
It wasn't very wooden.
no, not at all.
Not like
No.
Michael Jordan in Space Jam.
But hey, yeah, Michael Jordan in Space Jam, but he was still acting against like a green screen
He was acting against nobody,
against nobody, so
which is
that's-
commendable in that regard. I mean,
for a guy who's not an actor.
that's
That's
it's,
not
it's
bad.
hard for an actor, let alone someone
Yeah.
who's not an actor. But
Yeah.
yes,
But Kevin Garnett was great, and then you have even Idina Menzel. You know, she was quite good in it too.
oh yeah,
And she, you know, what other movie? I don't know any movies she's done besides Frozen. You know, like I know she's obviously big. She was big on Broadway. With
I think
Rent.
the last thing,
was maybe Rent, the movie.
maybe yeah, that might have been it.
I don't know.
But that was like an ensemble piece, anyways.
Yeah, but I mean, she's not
Right.
she's not the lead in this either.
She's not. She's a support.
and she's playing a role that I think she'd already played anyway on Broadway. I'm talking about Rent. Her
with Rent, yes.
not in this. But you know what's crazy? Actually, just thinking about it, the way this is done, you could almost make it a play.
Yes.
You
Oh,
really,
yeah.
you really could. You know, it would need whatever. You could condense it in a way that makes it feel like a play.
Yeah,
It's-
I could
it's
see
a-
that. Yeah.
It reminds me a little bit of David Mamet's play, Edmund, and it's a great play. Really, they did make a movie out of it with William H. Macy a long time ago,
Oh yeah.
and same thing. He just plays. He's like a regular dude
Yeah.
who kind of snaps. It's a different character because he starts out as like more like a nice guy, blah blah blah.
Well,
and
no, Adam Sandler's character in this is
he's horrible.
he's a weasel. He's
And-
very Weasley,
There's-
and not even like Ron Weasley, just Weasley.
just Weasley. What are some of the stuff you liked as well?
Like I truly I can't get over his performance. It was amazing, and it's kind of a shame he didn't get nominated. But like we said, this was a tough year,
Yeah,
right?
but even maybe for a Golden Globe or something where you have a little more.
yeah, they
room.
even shunned him on that, didn't they?
Yeah,
Which is a shame. I mean, this movie did not get as much love as it should have gotten,
yeah,
right? I was so like dumbfounded when I realized that the guy Arno is his brother-in-law
Oh, in the movie,
in the movie. I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God.
you're like you are family with this guy.
But this is the worst thing is like, okay, we get he's borrowed money
Yeah,
from family.
yeah,
But how much of a piece of shit do you have to be to actually get hired goons to go after your brother-in-law?
Well, the thing is,
Like,
what
that's-
does that guy do though?
That's the other thing too,
He's,
right?
He's got to be like a loan shark.
He's
got
to be something shady too. And there's a lot of like shady people in
Well,
this
and
and,
you know
all
what?
that, and it's just like,
You know what? That's when it kind of clicked with me as well when I was watching it. That I'm like, okay, this guy is your family. So what is your family into?
yeah,
You know, because
maybe the jewelry business is not as clean as we think.
yeah, maybe, or there's just other aspects to it or whatnot.
Oh no, but like the fact that Adam Sandler's character has an obvious gambling addiction.
Oh man, that was insane.
But here's the whole thing. That whole bit, he takes that 100,000, he buys the opal, right?
Yeah,
From from Africa. I don't even know exactly where.
yeah,
So he's basically making deals with borrowed money. Like he's shifting things this way and that way. And he's just playing this like very dangerous tightrope game
yeah,
that he obviously does succeed, but he pays a huge price for it.
yeah.
Right. And it just, it almost like a comments on how it like doing something like this, you never actually win.
Yeah.
right?
Well, that was it. Because the reason why he didn't let those guys go from the booth is because, or that little room, is because they were going after his family.
Yeah.
Like, that was it. So he made the choice. No, you're not going after my family. Like, you're like, even though him and his wife are estranged, or, they're gonna be, what they said, divorced in the summer or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, even though they, oh my God, there was that. Even though he's not, although he had said he wanted to try again with her, but that was because he thought the other one, the girlfriend, had cheated on him.
Yeah, exactly.
Or whatever she did. So again, it was more like I thought that was a great moment though, when he was talking with his wife, saying like, I know I've messed up, but
basically trying to come back asking for forgiveness.
And then she just laughs in his face. And I was like, oh my God, like, when
that's gotta hurt.
It's gotta hurt. And from my end, that was such an honest reaction on her part. Because it's like, yeah, he's done so many horrible things that
why would you?
There is nothing he can say. Yeah. And we don't even know the extent. Like, this is probably built up, but he's probably done, he spent $100,000 on the gem itself. And,
how much does that apartment cost that the girlfriend is living in?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they know that he has it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why do you have the apartment in the city?
Oh my God. And then he brought the kid there. And it was just to check if she wasn't there.
Yeah. Yeah. It was insane. And the only reason the kid went up because he had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah. It was
like,
but that was all it was all so many compounded issues. So, oh man, the whole movie is very, I thought it was quick paced.
Yes.
And that was it. Each moment just added an issue to the previous issue.
Yeah. It was, like we said, it was just bad decision after bad decision, just compiling, and then just,
then you would think it would pay off. And then
which it does.
But, you think, okay, good. When he wins that first game.
Yeah.
You're like, yay. Okay, so his problems will sort of be solved. But nope, doesn't. Because the bag, gets taken away. And then you think, like, for me, I thought the end, because, the girlfriend showed she had the tattoo of him or whatever.
Yeah.
But I thought, nah, she's just going to take the money and split.
Right.
Like, that's how I thought it was going to go. Like, he wins, but then she just splits town, and then he's still left in the same situation or whatever. Mm-hmm. But no. It's just he gets whacked.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. I mean,
yeah, boy. I know. Just thinking about it, we're talking about it. We're not really giving it enough justice. It's
you have to watch it. It's just,
and also it's a very unsettling movie.
Yes, the tone, the pacing, the music, the whole thing.
It almost had this like dark 80s vibe. The music choices,
was
very
totally.
Like 80s style kind of music.
But, like you're watching the whole thing and you think something bad is going to happen. And they basically make you know that this isn't a good situation. And pretty much it starts like the last, I want to say 15 to 20 minutes is that.
Yeah.
Is that music in the background, and it just keeps getting worse and more and more unsettling, and it's making you uncomfortable, and it's just, but it makes this movie that much better.
Yeah.
Right? That unease you feel because of, oh my God, what is this guy doing? Right? Like you can't help but put your hands on your head and like, don't do that. Just give the money and end this.
Yeah.
Your problems are gone. Just give the money. Yeah. I was like, give what's his nuts his $100,000 and just bet the 65 that KG just gave you. Like, what are you doing, man?
Well, and I guess another reason why you don't think it's going to end the way it does is because they already had the chance to do it.
Yeah.
and then they get locked in that room.
Yeah.
And then they come back out and do it. And you're like, dang.
Oh, yeah. It's insane.
Yeah. Anyway, what would you give this movie?
Oh, what kind of, how many
ginger snaps?
Ooh, we're sticking with that. Eh?
Let's stick with it.
Ginger
snaps.
I'm going to have to go with a 5. This is up there for me. This was good. This was really good. What do you think?
I don't know. It's hard for me to give something a 5.
I'm too nice.
To give something a 5, like perfect, no movie's perfect for me. And it had its moments where, I don't know. It's up there though. I'd go maybe 4.5, probably.
Okay.
Like
fine.
it's
okay. By no means is it perfect.
It's not perfect.
But for our little game here, I think it fits the criteria I look for in a movie. Like if I have like a 5-point attack of what I liked in a movie, this sort of hit a lot of those, right?
Compelling characters,
great
good story.
Characters, great story.
Yeah, it had it all, I would say.
Suspense. A lot of suspense.
Honestly, and then after you watch it, go watch like Billy Madison or something.
Oh my
it's
goodness.
Like way more lighthearted.
Watch Ridiculous 6.
No.
And then cry yourself to sleep.
I still haven't watched that.
Be glad.
But
we might have to watch it for this.
I don't know. We'll see. So highly recommended. Go check it out.
Totally.
But yeah, do something afterwards. Don't go right to sleep.
Do something happy-go-lucky.
Yeah. But again, kudos to Adam Sandler for taking that risk.
Yeah, as soon as I was done, I had to watch like a few episodes of Jon Favreau's Chef show on Netflix just to get that uneasing feeling off.
I might have turned on Simpsons on like Disney Plus or something.
Yeah. Just to get that, because you feel bad that
you just feel like so empty at the end. Like it's just man.
But it's a good thing.
It's it is a satisfying ending, and that's how logically it would end. The way they get there. Yeah. Anyway, that's our discussion on Uncut Gems.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Be sure to find us, look us out on Instagram at GingerFlixPod and on YouTube as well, GingerFlix. And you can hear all of our episodes on Spotify and Apple Music, Google Podcasts, and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And we thank you again for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.